I remember I was checking some websites for Guns N' Roses. I think that's the first time I ever even heard of them anymore. They played this show in Rock in Rio, and that's when I saw Buckethead for the first time. This was back in 2008. I remember I wanted to play guitar just to record a video and put it up on YouTube. It was a fun thing to do. I just never expected to become something out of the ordinary. Favorite song to play, I think, is one of my favorite songs of all time, and it's called Worms for the Garden. If you're talking technically, Jordan made it's one of them, the Montreal Part 2. When I was living in Mexico, it was complicated. It was not that easy. I had come to terms that I will never have the means to travel to the US to see him live. In 2016 was the first time that I saw Bob. Seeing him live for the first time, I remember it was just so intense for me. I remember thinking to myself, oh my God, there he is. I couldn't scream, I couldn't talk. I was just living that moment. It was not planned, it was spontaneous. No one came up to me before, no one talked to me, no one did nothing. It was just me going there to the venue, and that's that. I still feel lucky. I still feel like, oh my God, this is the second time that I'm seeing him. By almost midnight, Mathematic comes on, as you've seen in that video that I put. I started to press the switch, and immediately after, he just reached out to shake my hand by his own will. I was just petrified. I was like shocked, impressed, and he points to the right. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what he meant. Tells something to Pistix, and the show goes on, and I'm just turning to my friends and like, what just happened? And I see Pistix coming out. He's the one who told me, Pistix, he told me, hey, are you the guy who plays our music on YouTube? And I said, yes. And he goes, would you like to come backstage and meet him? You know, the adrenaline was running high, so I just said, yes. No, I said, when? Now? And he's like, yeah, now. I said, okay, yeah, sure. I'm walking, then in that venue there's a little stairs, right? So I'm going down the stairs, and there's these doors. As I'm approaching behind Pistix, those doors, I'm thinking, oh my God, he's behind those doors. They open, Pistix goes in, I see him just standing there. The first thing he says to me is hi. And I just grab my hands and put them in my face like this cannot be happening. So I'm looking at him with my face like this. So I remember there were some other people from the venue there. And then I just said to everyone, okay, just give me 3 seconds. I took a deep breath. And then I said, oh my God, I cannot believe I'm standing in front of you. A million things are going through my mind at that moment, you know, and then he talks to me. He said some really nice things to me. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I won't be able to go too much into detail because it's just a matter of privacy and respect for Buckethead. So then I start to tell him what he means to me, how he's the reason I moved out through a series of events that led me there. I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to tell him that he changed my life. So then he tells me some other things really nice. And then as if nothing was, he tells me, would you like to play a song? I was so happy and at that moment, you know what I thought? I thought like, yeah, you and me, let's play together. So I said, yes, of course. And then he proposes a song. I hadn't played that song in years, I think. Well, maybe not years, but a long time. I thought we were gonna play together. But he opens the door. We go back to the stage. So I'm telling Pistic, oh my God, I'm so nervous. And he just told me, oh, that's all right. You're gonna do just fine. Then he comes back to me. He hands me his guitar. He puts it on my shoulder. And I told him, wait, aren't we gonna play together? And he tells me, I only have one guitar. He explained the song right away. The song starts, and I'm like, oh my God. I ask him, oh, do you have a pick? And he just turns and hands me his pick. And at that moment, I remember thinking, okay, I have to do this. Even at some point in my mind, I think it just went on autopilot. I want to think that he liked it. I finished the song. He comes to me and he shakes my hand. It was just amazing. One moment in my life that I will never forget. Well, I couldn't believe it happened again. In my mind, I was just going to enjoy the show. Pistix comes again, and I was having a deja vu, like, hey man, would you like to play a song? And right away I said, yes, of course. Off the stage again, walking it and going down the stairs, and I see the same doors opening, and he's there. He gives his hand to say hi to me, but I took his hand and I hugged him. I think he got a bit surprised that I did that, but then he's the one who tells me, hey, can you play this song? And in my mind, I just went over that song in like a second or two. I hope he remembers a couple of things that I told him. I would like to tell him that I admire him, I love his music, that I would like to play with him, next to him, and just for the love of it. You already know, you changed my life, and I hope to see you again someday. Thank you, NatterNet, obviously. Really appreciate it to give some of my own experience. Thank you, everyone, and keep rocking, keep supporting Buckethead. Please do support him as much as you can. Be safe. Wash your hands.